Hello, Geodash. How are you? So if I raise this up, you guys can see better. Hey, Cookie Monster. I'm doing good. How about you? Cool, dude. My name is Laz. It's Laz Aropa. L-A-C as in zebra. People that they cannot pronounce my name, that's how they call me. How you doing? Good. My day is going good. I'm just trying to pack this and print the label, but I'm trying to see which way is easier so I can save some money on the shipping. I'm trying to figure it out, see which box. I'm definitely gonna have to do 2 boxes, but I'm trying to see which box am I gonna use, and but so far it's doing good. Yeah, I'm gonna change the box and try a different box and see. Oh, it depends. I could do it. It's on the weight, the dimension of the box, so a lot of things. We're talking about $30 to $40 different, more or less. No, I'm using the box. Go and play over there, please. Excuse me. Mamita, go please. Go and play over there. Let me finish on the shipping. Right.
Daddy, that looks so pretty.
Yes. Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah. Go please. Go. Stop touching the doll. Continue playing over there.
Okay,
Hey, ¿cómo está? Let's be honest. Buenos días. Hey girls, get along. Ryla, get that bag off your face, please. No more putting the bag on your face or your head. If I see you, I'm gonna take it away. $18 by $13. it's all good. How you been? Yes. Okay. I think it's gonna go here. Let's see it. I do more phone accessories, but I also do other things, not just phone accessories. But what I usually do the most is phone accessories. I mean, it's like anything. Some days are better than others, but yeah, usually, yeah, we sell. I cannot tell you a number because it's all over the place. Some days they sell more, some days it's not. But every day I have to go and drop off packages, and every day I have to do shipping. So yeah, every day I sell something. I even sell toys sometimes. That's vintage Barbie. Okay, this is gonna go in this box. I just need a box for this. Measure it. Hey, keep it down. Damien is sleeping, girls. Keep the volume down. I'm gonna get some paper. How you been, Cookie Monster? How's work? Some paper. 16 by 10 by 8. Oh, that's awesome. Great news. Yeah. Hey, that's the way to do it. If you find a place and you're not happy, keep looking, but just keep working there so that way once you find the other one, you don't have to be in so much trouble financially. That's awesome. Great news. So what I'm doing, Cookie Monster, is I'm doing the shipping, but like everything, shipping is so expensive that everything counts. You know, you have to check different companies, see the price. Sometimes certain companies, depending on the area that your item is going, they have, let's say that it's $20. But if you go over 1 pound, then it's like $50. So then you have to go to another one. So it's I won't be able to explain it all in a few minutes. It's a whole process, but the whole point is to just try to save money as much as possible because shipping costs is crazy. Sometimes if you don't pay attention to a shipping cost, you don't make any money. You do all the work, and by the time you're paying all the fees and you pay everything, and the shipping is just you work for free. Hey Noah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Cookie Monster. I'm really happy for you. That's great news. Hey, I'm doing good, man. Just doing some shipping. Doing some shipping and trying to save some money on shipping costs. That's gonna go there. Let me print the labels so I can start closing these boxes and continue with the rest because I have a lot going on today. I buy them in bulk. I buy them in big quantities, and then the whole point is try to after you do all the work, you make some money. But there's millions of places to do it. This thing is not hard. There's millions of places. There, all the information is out there where to get it. There's millions of how do you call this? Like places that they sell product. It's just a matter of it takes a lot of time. It's not hard work. It takes a lot of time. But at the same time, once you start, you gotta learn how to do it. I've been doing this for since 2012. So I'm not an expert, but I have a pretty good idea of what to do and what not to do. But it's like anything. When you're starting something new, you got to learn as you go through. But there's millions of places out there. It's just, it takes a lot of time. Sometimes you don't make any money. Sometimes what you buy after you do all the work, you don't make any money, or it takes a long time to sell. So it's one of those things that it's like any other business, ups and downs. Oh no, I'm selling everywhere. I'm selling on Amazon. I have a lot of customers. I only sell on Amazon very little because I have a lot of customers. I used to sell in Florida, so I have a lot of contacts that they sell over to other countries, and they have like little stores. So I sell a lot to those people, and then very little to regular customers because sometimes we're dealing with a lot of people. It's hard, so that's where I sell the most. Oh no, I started doing something else, Cookie Monster. I don't have any fingers to say how many business I done before. So my story has not been like, oh, I started with this and now I'm making $1 million like you see it on TV and you see it on the internet. My story is not like that. So I didn't start it with one and then work my way up. I started doing something else and then something else and then I tried many other businesses and somehow I end up here. I don't even know how I end up here. So if you ask me, how did I end up doing what I'm doing now? I have no clue. It's just things happen and then one thing didn't work out and I moved to a next one and I just keep on going and that's how I end up here. But it's it's like any other businesses. It has good, it has bad. Like right now I have, let me just give you one example. I have one package that I dropped off 2 days ago to USPS. They lost my package. And that's not a big problem. It's only $200 worth of product. But the problem is, it's a customer that he been dealing with me for many years. He's in Japan and they didn't scan the package because they don't scan all the packages. They only scan like regular people. When they go, they scan one package. If you have a lot of packages, they don't want to scan your package. So I dropped it off. They lost my package and they have no records that they have it. And the worst thing about it is I don't have a replacement for that customer in Japan. And now I have to refund the money because what am I supposed to say? Oh, I dropped it off and they didn't scan it, so I don't know what happened. That's my problem. Now I have to refund the money. And that's not the problem. The problem is that it doesn't look good on me. I don't like those things. And things like that, they happen every day. Just like you get customers that they buy your product and they tell you that they didn't receive your product and then you have to refund the money. Just like you get customers that they want to send back something that is not, let's say they buy this from you and they have an old one, they keep the one you send them and they send you one back. So there's a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't know. And that happens on any business. Any business that you're selling something, you're going to find a lot of people that aren't like that. And that's just the way the business is. And you know what that's called? That's the cost of doing business. I'm just being straightforward, because me, I see a lot of people in the internet saying so many things about their businesses, and then the people that don't know, they buy all that stuff. And I'm like, they're full of crap. Why they're full of crap? Because they don't tell you everything that happens behind the scene. And every single day, the more you sell, the more customers you have, the more problems you have. Because the more different personalities that you're going to be dealing with. So that's why Are you still there, Cookie Monster? Hey, keep it down, girls. Keep it down, please. So that's why my best advice to anybody that wants to do any business, when they ask me, do you think it's good? Any business is profitable. Any business can be good. Anything that you start, any job can be a great job. It's a matter of, is it worth it for you? What is it that you want out of that job, out of that business, whatever it is that you're doing? What do you want out of it? Is money? Is satisfaction? What is it? What is it that you want? And then whatever it is that you want, you put in the scale. You know, like the scales from back in the days that you hold it this way and then you put way here and way here, right? You put in that scale and you decide if it's worth it. Because you're gonna go through a lot of things. The best way to learn how to do something is by doing it, by going through experiences. Anybody else try to do the same thing somebody else is doing, you're gonna have a totally different experience. So the best way to do it is by just going and do it. Learn as you go. Go through struggle, make mistakes. You know, things are gonna work out. Some things are not gonna work out, but you're gonna keep getting data. You're gonna keep getting data, and eventually the goal is for you to become. Girls, keep it down. The goal is for you to have more data and then become better. But my point is, what is it that you want out of whatever it is that you're doing? Is because sometimes things takes more time, and sometimes my path is going to be a lot longer than yours or anybody else. Maybe my path, it has more struggle. So it doesn't matter. But what matters is it worth it for me? Do I want to deal with that pain? Do I want to stay there? Is the value that I'm gonna get out of that is good enough for me? And I feel that that's at the end the only thing that we should ask each other and see, I mean, ourselves, and see if, like, okay, I'm doing this business and I feel great. I don't make so much money, but I feel great. Hey, that's good. But if you're doing a job or a business that you don't get paid a lot and you care about getting paid, or you don't feel good, because some people, they don't make a lot of money, but they feel good doing their job. That's great. I looked at it as being great, you know. So you have to see what's valuable for you. What are you getting out of that? And if it's worth it, and if it's worth it, just go and do it. That's how I go about my life. If something is not worth it for me, I'll leave it. And if I cannot leave it right away, I'll continue doing that. But the moment that I can leave, I'm gonna leave. And that's the way I do it. The problem with me, hi Musuki. The problem with me, Cookie Monster, is that since I was a teenager, I always speak my mind, you know. And I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna tell you something. I'm not gonna tell you that it's blue when it's black. You know, even if you're my boss, even if you're whoever, and you tell me, listen, this is black, and I know it's blue, I'm gonna tell you, I'm sorry, that's blue. So I have worked for many people before, but it's difficult because there's a lot of politics when you work with a lot of people, and there's a lot of crap instead of just work. So my personality and that, it doesn't go well. So for me, no, it's not good. For me, I'd rather do my own thing, even if I make a little bit of money, just because I know that it works out better for me mentally. I feel better. But that's just me, because it has to do with my personality and the way I want to be, you know. But if I would think differently, maybe I would say that maybe working for somebody else is better, because working for yourself is a lot of things that you have to deal with. You know, you have to always have a really strong mind when things are not working out, just to leave it there and continue on with your life. Because if not, you're going to be working 24/7. Even if you're not working, your mind is going to be working 24/7. And that's when you work for yourself. So yeah, to answer your question, for me, just for me, I'd rather stay doing my own thing, just because I don't like the politics. I don't like the fake people. I don't like any of that. So if it was just work, I don't mind working for anybody because I know I can work. I put my head down and I work. But the problem is when you have to deal with all the politics, you have to deal with all the people. You have to. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at sucking up to people or just agreeing to someone just because they have a higher position than me. You know, I don't. To me, you can be my boss, you can have a higher position than me, but at the same time, you're a human being just like me. I don't look at you by your title or by the money that you have like you're superior. I don't feel that I'm superior to anybody, but I don't feel that nobody's superior than me. So again, just because I am how I am, for me, it's better to always do something for me. Even if I have to get a little hot dog car and sell hot dogs in the corner, you know, I have to do it for me. But just because of how I am. And I like it, you know, it's my choice. It's my choice to be how I am. And I love it. So that's why it's better to do my own thing. Micromanagement. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not a job. Sometimes it's not that the job is bad. It's just the people and all the little things and oh my God, no. That's just crazy. I used to work aviation. That's the job that I have made the most money. Okay. And I was so happy because I was making so much money. And it got to a point that I was so miserable that I have to quit the job. I couldn't stay there because I was becoming somebody else. I was so bitter. The moment that I would walk in, I was bitter. I was so upset. I was just mad at everyone because it was crap. It was really, really bad. The people that worked there, and it was just crazy. So I stopped doing the job. And I ended up quitting, even though that I was getting paid great money, great benefits, you know, great everything. And I decided to just go into the unknown and just figure it out like I've been since 2012. And that's how I take it, day by day. But I gotta tell you, me mentally, I feel better doing it for me than when I was getting paid more and working with them because it was crazy. It was really bad. I was becoming someone that I'm not. Ryla, don't be mean with Haley, please.
No, excuse me. Haley hit me a lot.
Listen, no hitting Haley, okay?
Nobody than Hazel. Excuse me. Haley hit me a lot.
Say sorry to Riley. Give Ryla a hug. Come on, let's do a group hug. Come here. A group hug. Say sorry, Riley. Thank you. No hitting, okay? Dale. We're gonna go and eat in 10 minutes. Let me finish, okay? I'm almost done. Go.
Me.
I'm almost done.
Sing it, and then you can walk.
Okay.
Hey.
That's it, baby.
And then look at
Yeah, go, girls.
And then look. Look what's in here. Then we made it.
Okay. Yeah, take it over there, mamita. But I don't have a lot of room here.
It's ice.
Go, I'm coming, okay?
Okay, I can do it.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, hey, Ryla. Stop it. Go and play, girls. I'm almost coming. Because, listen, Cookie Monster, you gotta remember that people reflect how they feel, you know? So, if they're live, they're bitter, and they're going through a lot of things, and they don't know how to handle it, they're gonna take it out on other people. That's all they do. Regular human people, that's what they do. For some reason, they cannot handle the pressure, and they just want to, just on anybody that they see, they want to take it out on them. But you cannot let that get to you because then you become like them, you know? Let me just stop doing that. Now for me, the best part of me working for me is that I've been able to be with my kids there. I'm able to do a lot of things that if I would be working for someone else, I wouldn't be able to do. So that for me, I cannot put a price on that. So if you ask me if it's worth it, for me, it is worth it because I cannot put a price on that. So the problem is when you deal, remember, we get influence from the people around us. We get influence from what we watch, from what we listen. We get influence all the time, good or bad. So if we are around bad people that have things that we don't like, we're gonna get that influence and we're gonna start acting like them. If we watch all the time stuff that we don't want to do, we're gonna start doing those things. We get influence. That's just the way it is. Good job. We get good influence or bad influence. It's up to us. Oh yeah, I have more flexibility on my schedule. Yes, obviously, I what happened is if I have to like today, I have to go and do something for my daughter's school. So I have to take all my kids. Like right now, I'm taking care of all my kids, and I'm working. I just drop off my daughter in school. I'm not working much because my priority is make sure that I give them food, make sure that I take my baby, put them to sleep, and all that. And it takes time. So I'm getting done what I can at night. I work another 4 or 5 hours, and that's how I do it. And if I have to work a few more hours, I do it. But at least I'm taking care of my kids. My kids are not staying nowhere else. Nobody else is taking care of my kids. It's either me or my wife, the ones that take care of our kids. And today I have something for my daughter's school. So I'm gonna leave earlier and we all gonna go and see a little presentation that she's gonna do. And that's it. All I gotta do is make sure that I keep making the money that I need to make to pay the bills. So I can do whatever I want up to a point, because I still have to work. So even if I leave and do that for her now, when I come back at night, I have to come up with a couple of hours to do the work that I'm supposed to do. Ryla, what happened? I'll be back. Let me check on my daughter. Come, Haley. So yeah, I mean it's more flexibility. Because just taking care of the kids, that's a full-time job, and a part-time job, not alone. Really? Mm-hmm. Well, when I decided, I didn't know what I wanted it to do, but like I said, I was mentally. There was a day that I had enough. Not depressed or anything like that, because I'm not. I don't function that way. I don't want to say anything bad about the stress and about depression and all that, because I get it. Some people go through that, but I don't mind. I don't function that way, so I don't get depressed. I don't get whatever. But that day, I had enough. I walked in. I clocked in, and we had a company meeting, and I just told myself like, that's it. I don't want this to be the rest of my life. So I went and I talked to the manager, and I told them, I'm like, listen, I'm quitting. And they're like, oh, is it money, whatever. I'm like, no, it's not money. Oh, what can we do for you to stay? I'm like, no, I just had enough. So I just didn't have an explanation. I just had enough. Nothing really happened. It just one day I walked in, we have a meeting, I'm looking around, and I'm looking at people that have been there for 20, 30 years, and I'm thinking, I don't want to be one of these guys. I don't want to get caught up into making the money that they're making, which is great money, but that's how you get hooked, you know? You're making all that money, and then you're afraid of leaving because you're making such a good money that you don't know if you're going to be able to make that same money somewhere else. And that's how they get you. And that's how they keep you there. And basically, that's the price that you put on your dreams. So I told myself, like, I had enough. When am I going to do this? When everything is set, I don't function like that. A lot of people do when things are right and whatever. Me, when I decide that I want to do something, I'll go straight to it. Either I'm going to go slam myself on the wall, or I'm going to break the wall and go through and figure it out as I go. So I said, you know what, I'm done. And once I got out of there, I had no idea. I had no idea what to do because I have no plan. I have zero plan. And that's how it started. What, baby? That's Mama's, yes. But again, like I always say, everybody's different. We all think different. We all go through different experiences. We're not all the same. We don't have the same mindset. And that was how it worked for me. Thank you, baby. Thank you, mamita. Oh, my wife does the same thing I do. She's been working with me. I mean, we've been working together for a couple of years already, like at least 8 years. But right now, I don't know if you heard me before that I have plans on changing what I do for a living and basically how we live our life and all that. So we're working on that. We're working on escaping what we do now to do something totally different, make money totally different way, live totally different from 97% of the people. So right now, that's the goal. You know, the goal is to escape as soon as possible. Because once again, me, like the same way I was in aviation one day and I said I had enough. Like I had enough already of the way we live now. And what I mean is in such a hurry, you know, like almost 97% of the people, they're always in a rush, they're always rushing, they're always so much going on, you know. So my goal is to slow down so I can spend more time with the kids and be able to teach the kids a lot of values, a lot of things that I learned, and that the only way to teach them is by spending time with them. So that's really my goal right now. Hey guys, I'm gonna end this live stream, and I'll see you guys in the bed because I gotta bring my son down. I gotta give food to my girls, and I gotta continue over here. But I need to hurry because I gotta go to my daughter's school in a little bit, and she has something going on, so we're gonna go and see her performance. So hey, Cookie Monster, I'm glad you found a better job. Hope it's not just better pay, but also a better environment. So I'll see you later. I'll see you in the next one, and take care of yourself, okay? All right, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.